Hello, Stefan.
Hello.
So happy to see you again. Happy New Year.
Pleasure for me. Happy New Year.
Hope that Zimmer+Rohde collection is the most successful.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This year we wish you also a very successful exhibition and a lot of clients from all over the world. And this year we also brought you some new clients from Russia.
Ah, very nice.
So it will be so interested for us to know some technological interesting things about your favorite design.
Very nice.
So let's start from this start.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a very good choice to start because it's one of our signature designs in the new Zimmer+Rohde Spring collection, which is called Rhapsody. And Rhapsody, you know, is a musical form of a special form of composition. A Rhapsody combines many different styles in one piece of music, and that is what we thought is very inspiring also for our collection, because we also combine different styles, classical designs, modern designs, like in music, jazz music, classical music, pop, rock. And we combined everything in one collection to create a really vibrant atmosphere and a nice energy. And one of those really interesting pieces is this one, which is inspired by musical rhythms, translated into an abstract painting in textiles.
What is your favorite music?
My favorite music?
Style.
I'm very much into jazz and modern music. I also like pop music, of course.
So maybe it was some special composition, some favorite of you or not?
Well, I mean, the two very famous pieces, the Rhapsody in Blue by George Gershwin, which is from the 1920s, and also another one from the 70s, the Bohemian Rhapsody by the famous band Queen, of course, were the highlights which inspired us. But of course, I mean, there is music for different music for different occasions. Sometimes you like a classical music, maybe for a nice quiet breakfast. In the evening, you prefer maybe jazz for a nice cocktail. And we think for the fabric, it's the same. For different occasions, you can use different fabric styles. And this one, I think, is a nice mix between a modern style and a classical style. And the very special thing, because you also mentioned technical details of the fabric, is that we used here what was first the reverse side of the fabric as the front side. So we have here this very tactile, very three-dimensional fil coupé effect, which creates a nice dimension and a beautiful tactility, and then underlined by this multicolored weft, which is used for creating this beautiful paintbrush jacquard design.
This is fil coupé technology.
Exactly, yeah. Because we have the clipped weft threads and they are a bit longer than the ground, and so we have a nice tactile. You can really touch it. It's a really pleasant feeling also to touch it, and it gives also a nice play with the light and a nice play with the dimension.
That's great. So composition is also some natural yarns.
Yes, we have here a mix of different yarns. So we work here on a very fine polyester warp. So it could be even a silk warp. It's done with a mill who usually only weaves silk, but polyester sometimes is a little bit more durable. And since we have here, we see more the weft. So we said, okay, it's also nice to work with the polyester in the warp, yes. And in the weft, we have a mix of linen and cotton and some viscose as well. So 3 different natural fibers to really create this very lively surface in different natural materials.
Beautiful. Is it only in one colorway or you have some different?
No, of course, we also have some more subtle colorway. So this is the most stunning one in this trendy, warm, pinky colorway. But of course, we have also more lighter, more neutral ones you can discover in the exhibition.
Very sunset colorway. Very warm and different accents.
Yeah.
Very
here.
gentle.
May I show you the colors in a smaller piece here at the hanger? So here you have the original one, as you see, and then we have also a very nice silver focused colorway, but with some nice highlights in lilac and sky blue to give it also some nice expression, also a bit color-wise. And then a very elegant one in this beautiful taupe and chocolate brown lilac combination, which is super elegant, but still quite colorful.
Beautiful.
And this also, if you see, it fits also the next color story we have presented here. So here we are a bit warmer, more in this, like you said, sunset colors. And in this
So this
direction.
collection is more about warm colors.
Yeah, because we think the warm colors are coming more and more. People like this warm atmosphere in our, let's say, very digital world we have nowadays.
Coral.
Yeah, exactly. Also, the chocolate brown is still very popular. So yeah, we think those are this is the trend.
So this is also, I think, a masterpiece, and we can use it for upholstery as well.
Exactly. Yeah, that's, I have to say, really also one of my favorites in the collection. Excuse me. Thank you. This is also really one of the favorites in our collection. This is a real upholstery fabric, a jacquard velvet, and it plays in a way with a very similar effect as curtain, because also here we have a pile in two different heights. So we have a shorter pile for the ground, and we have a little bit longer pile for the highlighting design elements, and therefore you see also
What is the technology of weaving? Because we argued how to implement these different height of pile.
yeah, it's a very, very slow weaving technique, because for every pile height you have to weave it separately, and then it's during the weaving process, the height of the pile is defined through very, very thin metal roots, which are, you know, like included in with the weft together. I mean, it's a bit complicated process to describe only in words.
Okay.
In a way, it would be easier to see it. But I can tell you, those are very, very refined looms where we weave this. You cannot weave it with, these are very special velvet looms.
Special looms.
And also we developed together with the producer the technique to really weave this new kind of velvet, because in the past we never had those double pile velvets. So this is a new technical development as well. But of course, we like to talk about beauty first of all, and so the nice thing is to create this very lively, a little bit of you know, of a vintage atmosphere also, because when you play here with a pile, you see with the light, sometimes it looks a bit lighter, sometimes it looks a bit darker, and I think this is really the value of this fabric, to have a super lively surface. And also here, because we work with 100% viscose pile, you have a very soft hand and a very nice silky shimmer on the surface.
Thank you so much. It was really great to know some interesting technical details of even this masterpiece design. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.